Welcome to Hot Sour Sparkles. I'm Stephen Davis, and this is an 8-minute movie review of Going in Style, a remake of the 1979 movie of the same name. Now, I haven't seen the original movie, but once again, this is an example of another remake like we've been getting all through the month of March. So, to begin with, I'm going to start with spoiler-free section, and then I'll be moving into a spoiler section where I'll give my top 8 favorite and least favorite things about the film. To begin with, this movie was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. All the actors were really great. Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, Ann-Margret were all really good. Also, great little special appearances by Christopher Lloyd. Love Christopher Lloyd. Loved him in Back to the Future. I like him anytime I see him pop up in a movie. So it was great that he made some appearances in this. This was just a fun, lighthearted comedy that I really enjoyed. It's about 3 old guys who are losing their pension, and Michael Caine's character gets stuck in a bank robbery. And then once they leave, he's like, maybe we could rob a bank. And any extra money we get from robbing this bank, we're just going to give to charity. Because they're good guys. They're nice old guys. You feel bad for them the whole movie. This movie does a great job. You feel bad for them. The actors do such a great job on screen. I really enjoyed watching them. And then, of course, you saw most of what happens in the trailers. They practice a heist on a grocery store, which doesn't go well for them. And then they do the actual real thing, which I'm not going to go ahead and spoil. If you haven't seen a lot of the commercials, maybe you don't know. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. My wife enjoyed it. I think she enjoyed it more than I did. But my official rating is going to be rental. This movie is not needed to see in theaters. I mean, if you out on a Saturday night, you have nothing else to do, maybe go watch it, just have a good time. But this movie is more of a rental. This is go to Redbox once it comes out, rent it through Amazon, or once it comes to Netflix, and be like, all right, we're going to watch this, eat some food, enjoy just this lighthearted movie. So it's definitely a rental for me. But let's go ahead and move over into spoilers. So spoilers. Not a whole lot to really spoil. They all survive, which I really liked about this film. My number 1, 2, 3, and 4 of my favorite things about this movie are the characters just in general. Michael Caine, number 1, fantastic. I love Michael Caine. I loved everything. I liked him so much from watching this movie. I'm like, you know what? Another movie I really liked him in, he wasn't the star, was Mr. Destiny, which I hadn't watched in years, or so many years at this point, but I love Michael Caine. I remember he was in that movie, and I'm like, so we were into that for Amazon and watched that afterwards because that's a really great movie too. But Michael Caine's just fantastic, and he does a great job in this movie. And then of course number 2, Morgan Freeman is fantastic. We all love Morgan Freeman. He plays in such great movies. Every time I see Morgan Freeman in a movie, I'm like, I kind of want to see that now, just because of him. Ann-Margret is the only actor I don't know as well as the other 2. I enjoyed him. He did a great job in this movie, but he's an actor I don't know as well as the other 2. And then, of course, number 4, Christopher Lloyd. We all know Christopher Lloyd, if nothing else, from Back to the Future. And I love him in Back to the Future. I love him in any cameo he makes in any movie ever. The only thing else missing from a movie, I just really wanted to. In the end of the movie, after they rob the bank, they said they're going to give the money away to charity, and they give it to the little organization they're with. And Christopher Lloyd opens the pie box and moves the pies. I was just hoping, like, him being shocked. I'm like, great Scott! He did not. I was disappointed. I would like to have heard that from him. It didn't happen though, but still. He was great in this movie. So all the actors, fantastic. They did a great job together. And if nothing else, this movie is worth seeing just to watch them on screen together. If they decide to do a second one for who knows what reason, I can't imagine a second one coming out of this. But I'd go see it again just to see these actors. So let's move into number 4. Them robbing the convenience store, which you see in the commercials. It's got Morgan Freeman and a little motorized cart, and he's like slinging flour back as he's being chased by a security guard. It's funny. It's really funny seeing Michael Caine's character and Morgan Freeman in a grocery store stuffing pork loins in their pants, and Michael Caine's character just starts sticking stuff in his jacket. He's like poofy and stuff. it's just funny. This movie is not meant to be taken too seriously at all. It's just very lighthearted and it's very funny. Me and my wife really enjoyed it. Number 6 is their alibis. I loved the alibis. It was like, oh, this is the smartest part about this entire movie. A little more serious than the rest of the movie. The organization where they get shirts, they all look the same. They go to a fair. Everyone's dressed alike, so they blend in real nice. Alan Arkin's character goes into a porta potty where he's got stomach problems for 2 hours or whatever it is, and he somehow cut a hole in the back or something, and sneaks out and gets out. Morgan Freeman's running like some, I forget, little building, but he has a Halloween mask. He goes in to scare the kids. He just disappears for a few hours. Now, Michael Caine's character, I forget what he did. Completely forgot what he did to get out. But it was all very smart. I'm like, this is actually pretty smart. I'm actually impressed of the thought that went into this. And then, of course, they go and they rob this bank, which was very good. It was a good scene. During the middle of it, I thought things like, oh my god, things were going really bad, because Morgan Freeman has some liver, or he has an organ that's going bad. And in the middle of this, he starts having issues, and he kneels down, and he's feeling bad. And this little Asian girl, like, oh, are you okay? And it's such a sweet little moment, but she goes to pull his mask off to help him breathe. And then she sees the bottom of his face, and then she sees his watch, which earlier the other characters has given him. It has his granddaughter in it. So she definitely can distinguish who he is. And, well, they end up getting out and escaping, and like, oh, all is good. But then the cops start putting things together, like, maybe, and they bring them in, and they bring that little girl in to identify the one they saw. Because they see in the cameras that she had seen one of them. And then, which, this little girl is my number 7 thing that I liked about this movie. She was just so cute, and she did such a good job. And she goes through all these people, and then she looks at him, and she looks out at the watch, and it's like, nope. I don't see him. I don't think any kid would actually do this. But she was so sweet, and that's what which goes into my last thing that I really liked about this movie, is the ending. It didn't have to end well for them, but everything ends perfectly. They completely get away. They get all the money, and Morgan Freeman gets the liver or whatever he needed from his friend. So it all ends up well. Like, oh, look at that. A perfectly well-ending movie, which I think this needed. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I literally have no cons. There's something I can say about this movie is like, oh, that wasn't good. I can't be super critical about it. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun, lighthearted movie. That's all. And that's what I needed out of that movie. So again, my official rating is rental. It is definitely a rental. But you can reach me at BJJ Gamer. You can reach me or the show, whatever, at Hot Sour Sparkles. If you enjoyed the video, please throw a like on it. And if you've seen it already, let me know if you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please leave a comment down below. And as always, please subscribe for future videos. But till next time, be well.